What up, y'all? It's KNB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be. Welcome to the New World Podcast. What a fun week it's been in the historic professional wrestling. It's here, baby. It's here. It's live. It's everything you need it to be, you know. So let's start off with my favorite segment, Smack Me Raw. So the Beast kicks off the show. So I'm pulling up some notes here. And it was a good promo. He's pissed off. He wants Rey Mysterio. He wants Rey because he needs to beat up Rey Mysterio for embarrassing him at a Crown Jewel. And it was a very good segment. I really enjoyed the fact that when Paul Heyman's at his top tier, he can deliver that message just oh so well. And then after the Brock segment, we get Natalya and Charlotte versus the Kabuki Warriors. Natalya and Charlotte Flair go over. But what I really enjoyed about that match is the women's tag team division is shaping up finally. I think Natalya and Charlotte Flair is definitely, they need to build that division. Let's be serious. And the Kabuki Warriors, they're awesome. They had a great tag team match last week for the championships. And when they introduced the tag team women's championship, it was one of those things where you had to build that brand itself, And with the women's tag team, I was kind of like, well, you really don't have no tag teams, though. Of course, you can associate Sasha and Bayley, the Iconics and stuff like that. But it was kind of like there, and then kind of faded away. But now I think they're actually like, you know what? We have a titles, and we need to actually build this brand. And next up, it was a great match. You should watch it, most definitely. Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy. I'm really enjoying what they're doing with Buddy Murphy. They're finally, at first I was kind of like, Alexander, get the shovel, But we're building Buddy Murphy now. Sorry. We're building him now to be a top contender, and hopefully we can see him in some title pictures. I don't think they're going to give him an AEW title shot or anything like that, but I think we're going to get other stuff. So, Buddy Murphy, good on you, man. Seth Rollins promo, he comes out, he's like, I got defeated by the Fiend and stuff, etc., etc. And he's like, then Triple H comes out. He's like, yes, you've been defeated. You need to rebuild yourself, and you were the NXT champion, and you were this, and you can't go be like, ugh. And out comes the Undisputed Era, and some badass shirts, by the way. And so I'm guessing he wants, who's Seth's side? Who's on? What is he on the NXT side? Is he on WWE side? And the Undisputed Era is like, hey, come on, join us, And Seth is one of those guys that he definitely is a top tier brand of an athlete, and he helped build that NXT brand to what it is. And the fact they're kind of playing this, I kind of like that a lot. Building to Survivor Series, and Triple H on the mic is the best. All right, mixed tag team match: Sin Cara and Carolina versus Andrade and Zelina Vega. It was okay. Andrade and Zelina Vega won. That's it. It's just like one of those things where I'm just like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Rusev versus Drew McIntyre. It was an okay match. It was good. I'm just getting really tired of this Bobby Lashley and Lana bit. I'm just like, I'm done. The fact that he had a main event one night, I'm like, and Rusev defeated McIntyre, disqualification. Becky meets Shayna Baszler. Definitely. I got goosebumps over it. I was kind of like, oh, then, they're talking about, we can keep our eye on Bayley and stuff like that. But the tension between those two, and it was just incredible. I can't wait until Survivor Series. That match is going to be awesome. Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Shayna. And it was great. You should check it out. Great promo. All right, up next was the Street Profits and Humberto Carrillo versus the OC. Meh. Well, it was okay. The OC defeated them. I don't really know where they're going, especially with the Street Profits. I think the Street Profits are deserve some sort of real push. The backstage segments are great. They're my boys. I love the Street Profits. I love We Want the Smoke. We want the smoke. So it was okay. And the OC, I just don't know what they're doing with them. The Viking Raiders versus the Polo Boys. Who do you think won? we more squash matches for the Viking Raiders. Why? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm just like, well, the women's tag team's doing better, but I guess, whatever. But in that results of Seth Rollins in that promo earlier, and it resulted in Triple H granting Seth Rollins versus Adam Cole for the NXT Championship. It was good for what it was, but of course, it became a big brawl at the end. Like then the brawl continues to go off air. We're building NXT versus Raw versus Smackdown. It's NXT overall, and I don't know. This match could have been everything. It's like that Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole match. That match was fantastic, but ending it in a brawl like this, But Rollins won in disqualification. Like I said, overall they would go off air. I would say it was a fun show. The fact that they're involving NXT is what's making it more or less more entertaining on levels. It's kind of funny that you need your developmental brand to enhance the power of the top brand. It's funny to me, but hey, we're having a good time, a good show, right? All right, so now on to SmackDown, which I did enjoy to an extent. The one thing I did not enjoy was King King Corbin. He's just he's so damn cringy. It's ridiculous. I don't like King Corbin. I just, with the bags of poop, and I was just like, someone shoot me now. Somebody, please shoot me now. Like, yeah, King Corbin. This was a big one. The New Day versus the Revival for the SmackDown tag team titles. It was okay. And how many times I think this is like 7 times the New Day has been champ. And it's kind of like, well, is Kingston ever gonna, get back in the title picture? Because he has a rematch clause, and they kind of just. And the Revival is a great tag team, but it was an okay match overall. New Day defeated your brand new tag team champions. All right, Shorty G versus Ali and Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. And before this, there was a promo with Sami Zayn backstage saying to Daniel Bryan, "You need to join us. I build careers. This is what I do. And join us. Come out in the match and blah, blah, blah." He watches and stuff like that. The match was good for what it was. I just still hate his gear, too. Shorty G's gear. Ugh, gross. But the idea that Bryan may be a part of that clique, I don't know where it's going to go. And, I'm like, they're teasing it very well, too. That's what I really enjoyed. They're teasing it, and Daniel Bryan was there, and he's like, maybe I could do this. So we shall see. Nikki Cross versus Sasha Banks. It was okay. Banks defeated Cross. I'm not totally sold on Cross yet. I still think she needs to find herself. I still think her character doesn't fit her. It fits her, but it doesn't fit her. I'm crazy. I'm gonna shake the ropes, but yeah. The Fiend. This was a surprise. The Fiend attacked Daniel Bryan, so I'm guessing. That's where we're headed for Survivor Series. And of course, red lights. But we shall see. And I know Daniel Bryan's Well, it's like Seth Rollins, superb athlete. Daniel Bryan, superb athlete. The Fiend, like you said, he's just missing something. If you remembered me talking about Crown Jewel, it's just something he's missing. Just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the red lights. He can get rid of those, WWE. Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman demolished the B team. So now we got a possible team up. New tag team factor. And once again, Tyson Fury just looking stiff as ever. I don't know. We shall see what the future holds. Carmella and Dana Brooke versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. I think my face says it all. Oh. Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. It was okay for what it was. Corbin defeated Reigns. I was like, huh? Sure. Overall, I would say I did enjoy the show for what it was. I want to put it as my favorite shows, but I would say I definitely did enjoy the shows, and I'm just living in a day and age where wrestling, and it's wrestling, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday. We got the pay-per-view tonight for Full Gear. And, all right, so, as always, we're going into the Tuesday Night War. And make sure my feed is still good. Yeah. All right, so the Tuesday Night Wars involve NWA's Power and AEW's Dark. So, as always, Power delivers again. Oh, I just can't get over NWA Power. Like, I'm just a mark for it. And the fact too that they involved me in one of their video packages, I was just like, And this was definitely a great show. The big thing of the night was Colt Cabana became the brand new, I always forget what the title's called, not the United States champion. Sorry, my notes here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the national title. That's what it is. Colt Cabana wins. And the Rock and Roll Express appeared, and it was awesome. I just can't get over how NWA Power is just, it's everything I love. It's everything I want as a wrestling fan. You need it, too, in your life. I really, like I said, it was a great show. That was a great main event. And one of my favorite things of the night was, who is the mark? And with the results of the show, I gotta say, out of AEW Dark, because on AEW Dark's side, get out of here. Arn Anderson is a guest. They had Arn Anderson on the show. Hikaru Shida defeated Big Swole. Leva Bates and Nyla Rose defeated Shalandra Royal and Shaza McKenzie. Oh, that's the little one. SCU and SEMA defeated TH2 and Kip Sabian. Oh, you okay? And that's the sidekick, Gail. If I had to pick over AEW Dark or NWA's Power, do you really need to ask? NWA Power, baby. The National Wrestling Alliance is back. It's in full gear, and if you like, I just can't put it over anymore. And like, you need NWA Power in your life. It's definitely a game changer. And if you love professional wrestling, you're gonna love NWA Power. I told everybody, I was like, you need this in your life. Like I said, if you're a hardcore guy, a hardcore wrestling fan, that the studio wrestling aspect is just, it's amazing. And AEW Dark, it's okay. I can see why those are matches that are going to be dark. They're building. They're great matches too. Don't get me wrong. So let's go over to the Wednesday Night Wars. Okay, I really like the fact too. We got Full Gear Cold. Okay, sorry, looking at my computer. The OC strikes back at NXT, and Ciampa stands against the trio. It was really cool. Like, it's like, oh, now they're on NXT. Now we're actually integrating into the shows. Then we had Damien Priest versus Pete Dune, or Dunne, whatever you want. It was a great match. I liked it a lot. Dune. defeated Priest by submission. It was a great match. Tainara Conti versus Santana Garrett. You know I'm terrible with names. Tainara one, if you care. Shayna Baszler versus Dakota Kai. I wonder who wins. Baszler. Submission. Shocker. But great match. A number one contender for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, Tony Nese versus Angel Garza. Great match. Garza defeated Nese by pinfall to become the number one contender for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. I like how they made it the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. I just hate this shit so much. Dominic Dijakovic. Why? Why do you need to change his fucking name? Versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. Who do you think won? Dijakovic. I don't know why, but it just frustrates me. The OC versus Ciampa, Keith Lee, and Matt Riddle. Oh my goodness, it was great. And then, Finn and Balor interrupted to lay out Riddle and to show his support for the OC. A little bit of tease there. I'm excited. So we shall see what the results are going to be. Hold on real quick. Don't play with that, okay? I'll set up that game for you in a bit. We got the new WWE 2K20. Play that, the little one. Overall, great show. Then we go over to AEW's. Okay, there we go. Trent versus Pac. Pac is a bastard. He's a bastard. Great match. Great opener. Let's see. Then Cody speaks. This was, oh my God. He called the champion a carny succubus. And he's going to eat Jericho alive. He's the very best of his generation. It was just a great promo. And Cody, my wife was like, oh my God, I'm so glad that he left WWE. I'm like, me too. Private Party versus the Dark Order. Or is it just Dark Order? There's no the in it. Private Party defeated Dark Order. It was a really great match. Riho and Shana versus Jamie Hayter and Emi Sakura. I enjoyed the match. Sakura and Hayter defeated Shana and Riho. It was a great match. The thing about AEW is in AEW and NXT, they're just gonna have great matches, but sometimes it's always about what the story is gonna be involved. Brandon Cutler versus Sean Spears. It was okay. Spears defeated Cutler. But then Hangman Page and Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. I can't. Jericho and Guevara defeated Page and Omega, but man, that was a damn good match. And I would say the winner would be AEW's Dynamite because I got to show them love. NXT, they're all over the place right now. Raw, SmackDown. So I would say that, yeah. But overall for the week, who got the top best? NWA Power. I'm a mark. What can I say? All right, so I'm going to type in here Full Gear card so I can make my predictions. Definitely going to watch the show. I'm excited. It's on Bleacher Report, the pay-per-view. All right, so let's get right into it, baby. Okay, AEW Championship, Chris Jericho versus Cody. Chris Jericho is the champ. I think Cody's going to win. I think that's the case. Because I think Chris Jericho has an album coming out and a tour, etc. But he'll still be there in spirit with the Inner Circle. Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega in a lights out match, unsanctioned. Oh my God, we're finally gonna get this match. I'm so excited. I think Moxley's gonna win. The Young Bucks versus Santana and Ortiz. I think the Young Bucks are gonna win, but you never know. It's the Inner Circle, baby. What's up? You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? Oh, okay. Hey, come over. There. Say what up, guys.
What's up, guys?
Say I love you.
I love you.
Say NWP.
NWP.
NWP. Say for life.
For life.
All right. Okay. So, and we got the AEW Tag Team Championships on the line. The SCU, who are the champs, versus the Lucha Bros versus Private Party. I think SCU is going to retain, but that's going to be off. I just can't wait. AEW Championship match, Riho versus Emi Sakura. Once again, this card is stacked. Adam Page versus Pac. Joey Janela versus Sean Spears. And Dr. Britt Baker and Bay Priestley is the buy-in pre-show. So, they got a pre-show. They got a build too. Well, not build too, but they got the pre-show, like all wrestling shows. I can't wait. AEW's Full Gear, first pay-per-view, what we've been building to for storylines and stuff out that or for the week. Tell me what you think. I think they're going to kill it tonight. I think they're going to definitely show off what they have. And I'll definitely try to do after results show. And I'm glad you guys get to join us. I really enjoy doing these. This is definitely therapy for me, just watching nothing but professional wrestling. Like I said, I have the High Spots Network. I have Ring of Honor, Honor Club. We still have New Japan World. There's still so much to talk about that I just can't get enough of. And, I enjoy, too, that y'all join us every week, for this. And I hope, honey, okay? I'm almost done. Okay, baby?
And I'm going down.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so we're living in a world of just nothing but professional wrestling. It's amazing. It's awesome. I love it. It's great. It's grand. So tell me what you think of the show this week. I know it's a little bit short. Actually doing it on the computer and doing it like this is much easier because usually I would write it all down and go sit in my car and record the podcast. But this is much easier, and I think I'm going to do it this way too. And I think with the not live video, but the video plus the aspect of recording much cleaner audio and stuff like that. But I hope you enjoyed the podcast this week. The NWP, the logo is done by Penta The Unholy, and we also have music by GeNreal. Thank you guys so much for contributing to the show. Thank you to Pro Wrestling Illustrated for sharing a video that I did on their top 500 list. Also much love to NWA Power for showing us some love. Thank you for joining us every week. I really enjoy doing these shows, and I really like talking professional wrestling with you guys, and definitely therapy. So I hope you watch Full Gear tonight. I can't wait. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I hope we're all excited. So professional wrestling is here, baby. All right, y'all. Well, like and subscribe. Click that button. Click it. Enjoy it. Enjoy all the other content we have here at C Plus Studios. That's what NWP is brought to you by. Much love to everybody. Oh, yes, we have a sponsor. Do you like horror movies? Suspense? Do you like thrillers? I hope you do, because I have a special thing for you. All right, y'all. Here it is. Shudder. SHUDDER.com/podcast. Use that special promo code C plus CPLUS and get your horror movie on. I don't know why I did that. But definitely check it out. And it's only $5 after that. Only $5. So, all right, y'all. I am KMB the Sex Ninja. Thank you for joining us for the New World podcast. Sorry, it's a little short. I got the hustle, baby. I got the hustle, And more content like this coming. I heard everyone really enjoyed the Hulk Hogan versus Dusty Rhodes watch along, especially with my sidekick. So, all right, y'all. I am KMB the Sexy Ninja, and as always, whoop, whoop.